You cannot control everything in your life, but you can control few things. And sometimes by just controlling those few things, you will end up influencing on those things which you could not control directly. You shift the odds in your favor even if it does not look like it at before. Let me explain what I mean. You cannot control when the sun rises, but you can control your sleep and whether you are giving yourself 8 hours of rest. Likewise, you cannot control inflation, but you can control your income. Invest it in yourself, in your skills, in your assets that grow over the time and beat the inflation in the long run. The point I want to make is this: you have to control your behavior. You have to make it so habitual, so reliable that you don't have to overthink every time a new challenge comes up, because your behavior, just that one thing, has the power to influence everything around you. Everything I mentioned above is about behavior: your finances, your health, your wealth, your focus, and your learning. They are all connected. How you behave day to day, your behavior towards food, exercise, learning, or rest, and that's what shapes your life. It's the only one thing that is truly in your hands. But the question is, how do I work on my behavior? You might say, okay, I get it, I have to work on myself, but it's not that simple. Human behavior is built on reinforcement. When an action gives us a reward, we repeat it. When it gives us pain or boredom, we avoid it. But here is the truth: for the long term growth, sometimes you have to choose discomfort. You have to sit with boredom. You have to go through those small mental struggles, like skipping the cheap dopamines, or resisting the urge to scroll, to eat junk food, pushing through the regret of saying yes. And over time, that pain becomes your power and that discomfort becomes your discipline. So, how do you actually build that behavior? Two things help me: confidence and knowledge. Confidence is built by taking action. Even if you fail, you will walk away with experience, with the proof that you have tried. And if you succeed, you will have a story, a strategy, and a strong self belief. Knowledge makes you valuable. It gives you clarity to decide, the insight to say yes or no. It builds an internal compass so that you don't hand your decisions to someone else. That's what behavior is: knowing what to do and having the confidence to actually do it. I realized that there are two kinds of things in life: the things which I cannot control and the things which I can control. And the best way to influence on those things which I cannot control, by acting on those things which I can control. And that realization gave me clarity and helped me to say no to distractions which seems like important but they are not. So here is the generalized framework which works for me. Build confidence by taking action, gain knowledge to sharpen your judgment, use both to build the behavior. Let the behavior focus only on those things which you can control. Watch how that behavior quietly transform the things which you thought you could not control. It took time and I am still figuring it out, but it gave me a perspective. It helped me, it made me to stop fighting for the things which I cannot control and focus on those things which I can control. And slowly life started to shift. You don't have to control everything. You have to build confidence by taking action. You have to gain knowledge and you have to build the behavior. You don't have to control everything. You have to control few things and you have to do it well. And that begins with you, with your confidence, with your knowledge, and most importantly, with your behavior. And that's what helped me, and I hope in your own way it will help you too.